here at the Southampton Boat Show on board Nimbus's latest and largest Coupé, the 405. We've just had a surprisingly good thrash up the Solent from Lymington into here into the Southampton Boat Show. Now if you're used to the existing trio of coupés, the 305, the 335 and the 365, you won't find anything revolutionary on this boat, and that's a good thing. It's business as usual, but just with a little bit more elbow room all round, a bit more space, and a really good third cabin. So let's take you around the boat. So regardless of any of the other workings of this boat, alongside me here is the key to its whole functioning, and that is a simple side door. Once you get used to a boat with a side door, you never really want to go back, and that applies to, you know, a 65-foot Grand Banks or a little Sea Line C330 Coupé or a boat like this, the 405. Everything seems to become so much easier. You get a lot better ventilation through the boat with a side door. If you're handling the boat short-handed, it's a godsend because you can move around so quickly, and of course with the helm directly alongside, you can come alongside and exactly eyeball the pontoon in your boat. It's just easier to handle, and just the flow of traffic, the flow of people around the boat is so much easier when they've got a third way to get in and out of the boat and through the boat. So the aspect I think that works particularly well with the idea of the side door and the notion of free flow of traffic around the boat is the fact that everything is on a single level living, I call it, and it's very sociably arranged as well, so the chef doesn't get hidden down below. They stay up here opposite the dinette. And the other outstanding thing about the saloon is just the amount of glass in this place now is enormous. They've got these huge double sunroofs overhead, one bit of which is opening, one bit of which is fixed, and the windows are sort of quite old-fashioned, I suppose, by modern styly standards, but of course they're brilliant because they're deep and they give a fantastic view out. One of the advantages of all this glass in here is that the helmsman gets a tremendous view out. So even when I was single-handing the boat over from Lymington in pretty choppy conditions, I always felt very safe. The view over the bow was always reasonable, and there's a terrific view out to the sides. Now this particular boat has the middle engine option, which is twin 300 horsepower, and with that we achieved a top speed of just over 28 knots over a two-way run. And the choppy conditions were providing good test for the boat. It's got a nice fine entry forward. The consequence was that have we sort of hurled it into turns or threw it over the wake of the photo boat, it always presented a nice smooth ride. So I'm standing down below in the surprisingly roomy lobby area. So I'm surrounded by the three cabins and the two heads, one of which is ensuite here to the forward cabin, and the other one here which is shared for the two double cabins under here. And one of the nice things I found on this boat is that despite the fact that Nimbus's styling over the years has become a bit more slick and sophisticated, as you would expect, they just haven't lost that practical edge. So you've got this interesting little lobby area off the lobby area here, which is a sort of open hanging locker, because Scandinavians, like a lot of other people, do serious boating and sometimes the weather isn't terrific, so they've got this place with old-fashioned hooks, dare I say, for hanging oilskins which can drain down there. And that level of practicality isn't just here, it runs all the way through the boat in the form of really good storage and deep fiddles everywhere. You know, it's in-depth stuff. So, I mean, just like inside, nothing really revolutionary in the cockpit, just a straightforward, simple layout that works, and it's very strong on the practical level. So, plenty of seating, you've got handrails here to hang on to, you've got really tall guardrails to hang fenders onto, storage under the seats here. Storage is a real sort of high point here. We've got dedicated fender storage on the bathing platform there, and two lockers, and a further locker behind the fenders. And there's yet more storage if you open up into the engine room here, under the two big hatches. You've got good engine access, but also a big storage compartment, a sort of mini lazarette, I guess, at the back of the engine room here.